Hello and welcome to. I just finished. Happy 4th of July. I will be doing a reading and I will be starting with, let's see. Oh, I dropped a card. Give me 1 second. So I guess we will be starting with Pisces since Pisces wanted to pop out and go from there. I go by Ori by the way, and I am using the Barbary Zodiac for picking the sign that we will be doing this evening on 4th of July. This is my first live, my first time posting reading a reading online. So bear with me if you would. It's going to take some time to get used to this. I am also going to be using the Angel Tarot card here. Get a look. And then the Psychic Tarot. I will be using both decks together. And with the Psychic Tarot, I will be, oh, look, 3 of Cups. Come on, Pisces. Starting with the 3 of Cups. Let's see. General reading for Pisces. General reading for Pisces. General reading for Pisces. Again, I don't think I got to finish introducing myself. I am Ori, the intuitive reader. I am a psychic medium, but I will be going just the intuitive, empathic readings for now. The King of Earth, the generous and professional, responsible, and practical. I'm getting a man. Let's see. It's a significant time right now. Confidently accept opportunities you're offered, even opportunities that may not seem relevant to you or something that you think you'd want to do or be a part of, because I'm hearing it's going to turn out better than you think. And the awareness here, and you have the Midas touch. Ooh, okay. 8 of Water, the desire to move on, the search for something more meaningful, spiritual, and emotional growth. That's what you're going to get out with this King here, the King of Earth, with a successful time. Okay, I see. You're having this desire to move on from something, and that's where this is going to come in, where confidently accept opportunities that are going to be coming your way, even if they seem insignificant to you. Later on, they may turn out to be something more um, significant to you. And be aware of these things, Pisces, because you are looking and you're searching for something that's more meaningful for you right now. And these two cards here go together, the awareness and the 8 of Water. There's a lot of emotions going on. Spirit wants you to connect with Spirit. Spirit is trying to get your attention, sending you signs, whether they're numbers. I'm hearing numbers, symbols. I'm hearing numbers and symbols, Pisces. So be aware of that. And when you're seeing these numbers and these symbols, I want you to stop and pause and reflect and take the time to, like, what were you feeling at that moment? What were you thinking? The 6 of Air, things are going to be looking up, the end of a difficult situation, and taking a trip. 10 days, 7 days to 3 days. This may relate to several people. Obviously, it's a general reading. So within 3 to 7 and 10 days, there's going to be a trip that's coming up, whether you're planning it ahead now or have planned it, or it'll be a sudden trip coming in. But you are going to have that spiritual and emotional growth that you're looking for, and accepting opportunities that are offered to you, because you have the Midas touch, and you're going to help it grow into something very beautiful and big, is what I'm hearing. And if you're not planning on taking a trip and nothing comes up, maybe I'm hearing go to the mountains, take a trip to the mountains, whether it's a day trip. I'm hearing day trips. Take a day trip up to the mountains, and you may receive some type of download, a message. I'm hearing you're going to receive a message. You're gonna it's gonna come to you while you're up in the mountains, Pisces. And the emotions and everything, you're a water sign, so like this, the emotions and everything is relatable, and you are already, Pisces is already connected to that higher source and spirit. So I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. So let's see what else comes out for you, Pisces. I hope you're having a wonderful 4th of July with your family. And if you're not and you're alone, that's perfectly fine. I'm alone. I'm not with any family right now. The nearest family I have is like 2 hours away from me. And that's okay. I chose to stay home and not to travel back home, um, because this time right now, what I'm hearing and what I'm feeling and what I've been feeling is a time for reflection, especially with this new moon we just had. It was about releasing a lot, and also a video that I posted to TikTok. I have my TikTok again. It is the Ori Intuitive Reader, or it might be Ori Intuitive Psychic. But I received a download or a message. I received a message in my dream yesterday night, and it was women coming. They were practitioners. They were devotees of Oshun. If you don't know who Oshun is, you can look her up. She's the goddess of the river. She's feminine, she's sexuality, she is growth, and she is beauty and love, and she's like all of those wonderful feminine things. And so in the dream, they showed me her altar, but the altar kind of had this grayish shield over it, so I couldn't see her beautiful color, yellow beads, and like her, because Oshun is in a vase, and it's a white vase with these beautiful colors. It's absolutely stunning. But I seen her vase and her beads and everything, but I didn't see the color. So, and what I was told in that dream was that there's still a lot of pain in the heart that hasn't been cleared out, that you have not healed from, Pisces, that you're still holding on to, even if you're not aware that you're still holding on to some stuff. There's still some clearing out and some healing that needs to be done from the heart chakra. And another thing that I was told, and that we did in my dream, was we were in a body of water, and it just like this, we were in a body of water. And it's so funny because there's the cups. This is definitely a message for Pisces. I hope you relate to it, and if not, it's perfectly fine. You don't need to. But what the women had, like, you see this little cup here, how you see the color brown in there, and how it's rounded and it looks kind of smooth. Well, what she had in her hand, these are the cards that came out that I still need to go through, and there's confirmation. Okay, I don't want to get off track, so I'll put these to the side. So they had a half of a coconut shell that was close to this size, and in this shape. It was half, and it was smoothed out and like shaved. And so they had that coconut shell, and what they said was to scoop the water and to cleanse yourself with it, and that was going to help release some of that build up, some of that leftover trauma, heartbreak and disappointment, abandonment, type stuff. Although abandonment it goes into a different chakra, but I think it relates to one another because it's still a part of the heartbreak and the disappointment. So, and in this pool of water, um, there were these flowers, these absolutely stunning flowers. I couldn't believe the amount, and from what I looked up, there were a lot of water lilies, but there were another type of flower too. It was, I will tell you just now. Give me a second. They were geraniums, but they were blue geraniums and blue with some white and and then there was this one flower. It was white and it looked like it had like little pin needles on them. The petals would look like pin needles, but they weren't. The little petals were just round and hollowed, and in the center was like this burgundy bluish flower. It was absolutely stunning. So what I did was I scooped up the water and I seen all the flowers in there, and then I just poured it on me so that it can cleanse me. So it's something I would suggest, if you're up to it, to do some type of a spiritual bath, that and putting flowers in there, maybe doing a little bit of salt, doing some cascarilla. And what cascarilla is, I will show you because I have some here. You can get this at any botanica or spiritual store. It comes in a little paper cup like this. And basically what it is it's dried up and ground eggshell, and it's made into a powder form. You could just get a little bit of that and you can put it in the water, some salt, some milk. Uh, I keep hearing honey, and that could be to sweeten you up, sweeten up your heart, like getting rid of the heaviness. Um, and another thing, um, after the scooping of the water and everything, they mentioned, and Pisces are, like I said earlier in the video, Pisces are already really in tune and connected to spirit, and Pisces are already able to somewhat psychic. Well, I mean, everybody's psychic, but they're able to pick up right away on people's intentions, whether good or bad. Um, so, and another thing, it may or may not relate. I'll also be mentioning this in the other signs because this is a general reading. It's something that I've been getting for the whole collective. Is slamming of doors when you're asleep. If you're waking up or you're hearing doors being slammed, it startles you or it wakes you up suddenly. And obviously there's nobody awake slamming doors, and if they are late at night slamming doors, like, what the fuck's the matter with them? No. But anyways, slamming of doors like really hard when you're connected to the realm, the spirit realm. Two, that is a sign that somebody, an enemy that is either close to you or out on your outside circle that sees you, is doing something or having somebody do something to block your roads, that slamming the doors. You know, you need the door open to be able to go through, to be able to get your opportunities, to be able to flow your money, your work, your relationships, whatever it is. If you're already having trouble with relationships, all of a sudden you're having all this bad luck, you're getting hurt a lot, all of a sudden you got clumsy and you're not a clumsy person. Somebody may be sending you the evil eyes, somebody may be sending jinxes, somebody may be sending you work, something. And I would look into that, and you could get a personal reading, or if you have a reader you go to already, you can go to them and see what might be going on in the background, and maybe cutting the cord. Don't ever do reverses. It keeps you attached to it, and it's just an ongoing cycle. It's like a rubber band. You know, you pull it and it hits, and it's just cut it and let the work just go back on its own. You don't need to do any reversals or anything like that. And another part to the doors is because I was also hearing, I heard doors closing, but they were closing softly, like you actually, like a person took the time and, you know, closed the door and didn't slam it and just gently shut it. Um, that for me is roads closing to things that no longer serve you, whether it's a romantic relationship, a platonic relationship, a job, um, and anything that's past relationships that, you know, are dissolved and that are forever gone. The energy cords, everything, it's doors closed on it, like it can't be opened again. And I also heard like somebody reached or grabbed the door handle, and when they grabbed the door, I heard when the door handle was touched, turned, and then when the door opened, like the door separating from the frame, I heard that. And that is a sign that your roads are being open to a particular thing that you may have been praying for, asking for, whether it's money, new employment, whether it's relationship. It's something that you've been asking for, something that you've kind of been maybe doing some work for, or something that you've been desiring. So I think that's it for now that comes to mind that I've been getting in my dreams or in my sleep state, both. Um, events moving at a fast pace, delays are over, many things happening at once. And then again, here's the confirmation, the heartache and the loss. There's been some heartache and there's been some loss going on. And another confirmation for the other cards was the rest and rejuvenate. And look where he's at. He's in the mountains, and he's sitting, he's meditating, he's taking time to be quiet, to listen to spirit, to receive the messages that he's looking for, to receive his answers to the questions that he's been asking. So this is a confirmation for these other cards that, and this is why I use two decks together, because I'll get different storylines or I'll get confirmation for what I already got. So Pisces, that is, it's beautiful. I mean, there's some old shit that you need to get rid of, and you need to heal. Your awareness, your ori is, your crown chakra is connected. It needs some work. You need to, you know, take some time to quiet yourself, meditate, go to the woods, get grounded, and you're gonna get, I'm hearing epiphany. So I'm hearing spiritual bath again, and when I heard that, I looked at this card, and it's the water. I would definitely suggest, even if you're not sticking like the herbs or flowers or anything else like that in the water with you, and you just take a bath. Just take a bath and set the intention that you're going in the bath to clear away any anxiety. I'm hearing depression. I'm hearing the anxiousness, the overthinking, night sleep. I'm hearing restless, and then like restless night, not sleep. I'm hearing. So some of you guys aren't getting sleep. You're tossing and turning. You're waking up. A lot of disruption in your sleep. This is going to help you. And another thing, the cascarilla, again, I would suggest, even if you don't put it in your bath with you, because what it does is it clears out the negative energy, and it also protects from the negative energy. So like before you go to bed, you could just get a little bit of it. Like I said, it is a powder form. You rub it in your hands, put a little bit on your forehead, over your pillow, then dust your pillow with it. I mean, you don't need a lot, because look, you can see it's like all over my hands now. And just kind of rub it on your pillows and pat it, so you don't wake up with cascarilla all over your face. But and that will help you get some rest too, because that's going to clear out a lot of that shit that's in the head that's running ragged. But I heard, I don't know, somebody's ancestors, do they talk like that? Do they say words like that? Because I don't. um so let's see. Pisces, we're going to go with awareness. Let me read that for you. So be patient with me, if you would, please. You have no idea, Pisces. You're my first sign that I'm reading for a general reading. And I'm so happy. I'm so happy I could do this for you guys. And it makes me happy. My destiny in this time is, I want to help people to grow, to heal, and to be able to get out of situations that they've been stuck in for so long. I myself, I've had the struggle. It's taken me many, many years to get to where I'm at today. Mm. Oh, here it is. I passed it several times. I thought it was where I was looking. If you don't mind, I'm gonna have to block out those fireworks. Can you see them down here? Oh, the bottom of the windowsill. Maybe it was a car. So, awareness. This is your message. Um, this card is one of the key reminders that you already possess all the tools to guide and direct you in your life, whether it's a wisdom, intuition, psychic skills, um, creativity, self motivation, love, willpower, and psychic abilities, or just pure courage. You're They're all part of you. One and two, and use them. You'll be amazed by the power and effect they can have. You have the ability to allow the universe to work in partnership with you. Together, you can manifest courage, whatever you desire may be, and bring about a positive outcome. This card represents your ability to create your own reality, to set aside into motion and watch them grow. This card is often drawn when you're ready to switch direction. Again, confirmation for these cards. Do not forget, accept opportunities that are offered to you. You have the Midas touch. It will be successful. You will be successful. Um, now is the time to use positive thoughts. Again, the cascarilla on the window, and on the pillow, and some on your forehead. Again, now is the time to use positive thoughts. It's going to help clear out a lot of that gunk in there that you do not need, that may be keeping you back. visualization and affirmations as you veer away from negativity. Knowledge is the power and can lead to success by having faith, keeping your willpower strong and direct directed, and by tapping into the tools that you possess, as well as calling on the magic from the universe. You can accomplish anything and everything set out to do. That is beautiful. Okay, and I'm this card goes with this card right here. This card is confirmation for this card. Um but so was this card here and this one. So take it as you will. So let me see. Rest and rejuvenate. Okay, and that's why that came to me too. The the sleeping and like the bath to like, the intention to for it just to go and clear your mind and give me a second. I haven't used these cards in a while. Okay. Okay. I know I didn't hold the other one up for you. I'm sorry. I'll hold them up together. How about that? Okay. So this card implies that a period of rest, meditation, rejuvenation, and recuperation is in order. It usually comes forward when you're encountering or coming out of a particular emotional or mentally exhausting experience. The number four in numerology means foundation. This is a time to heal and be with your soul and to continue moving steadily forward. Beautiful. Allowing space just for your reflection is both needed and long overdue. Reposing, reposing and taking moments for yourself will give you the opportunity to look at a problem or situation instead of being in it. It it's a choice to stand back, view your life with clarity and renewed appreciation, and see where changes can be made to create a healthier and stronger foundation, enabling you to take your next step. Beautiful. I love that. Beautiful. Let's see. So you can see the cards again. So, time for you to go to the mountains, get grounded, do a little bit of meditation. If you can't meditate, just sit next to one of the streams out in the mountains. If you're close enough, or even like I said, a day trip is really going to help. What I just heard ocean. You can also go to the beach and just sit there at the beach. Try to be away from people and try to just like hear the waves or hear the streams or the rivers, because you can hear the water flowing, and that's going to help you because you need to flow as the water flows, and then you're going to be able to get the messages that you need. You're going to be able to connect, and you're going to be able to calm that hot head and cool it, so that way you're not in that anxiety and that overthinking and just like, I could feel it. It feels so heavy and like you like you're going, like you just can't stop. Sorry about that. And I'm not going to do any editing on my videos. I'm going to be raw, real, and you're going to see me for who I am. I am not perfect. I am human being, and I am here so that you can see, like, everybody makes mistakes. Everybody says dumb shit without thinking. I did that the other day at the grocery store to a complete stranger. Oh, I felt so bad afterwards. But anyways, I just want to be myself. It's me being vulnerable, and I'm being here with you. Heartache and loss. Okay. I don't think it's going to be on this page. I was right. I was right. I was right. Oh, there it is. And I'll put the card up for you. So, heartache and loss. Maybe the 3 will mean something to you for some reason. That's coming up for me. The meaning of this card revolves around disappointment, sorrow, and separation, which can cause upheaval and distress. It takes all the strength you have at this moment in order to move past the pain and heal your heart. The love that has been given to another sh- the love that has been given to another should now be focused on you. The love that has been given to another should now be focused on you. Although you might look at this card as being negative, it can act as a tremendous catalyst, encouraging you to move on. Again, moving on and taking on now taking on new offers that are going to kind of bring you out, and the painful experience of life are not as vulnerable as the joyous ones. Let me say that again. The painful experiences of life are just as valuable as the joyous ones. Ashe. You may not appreciate that sentiment at this challenging time, but life does have a way of pushing you forward, even though you may not always know the final destination. As you endure this period, learn not to dwell on the past, but use your strong mental control to deal with your emotions. Have faith in knowing that you will get through this. Ashe, beautiful. Now, I want to say as I was reading that, oh dear Lord, what was it? The messages come so fast, and if I don't say it right there and then, I lose it. And you'll notice in my readings as I'm going on, sometimes I'll just stop in the middle of saying something because something comes in and I have to say it at that moment. Oh, okay. What it is that problems and problems, trials and tribulations you not cannot go over and you cannot go under. Just go through it, because as you go through it, you're gonna go through a lot. You're not really going to see what it is that you're meant to understand at that particular moment in that, but once you get through it and you take the time to reflect, meditate, and the messages, you'll understand it. You'll get that aha moment. You'll like, oh, okay, is that what that meant? And sometimes you may not get it until years later. That's happened to me on my healing journey. But Pisces, I believe in you. I know you got this. It may be a little rough right now. Some of you might be high on life, enjoying yourself, but when you have those low moments, just go through it. Don't go, oh, you can't go over it, you can't go under it. So just go through it and get it over with, and move on. Always move on. Don't get stuck in the past. The past doesn't exist anymore. You're in the future doesn't exist. Only the present moment exists. So remember that. And I want to thank you, Pisces, for your time. And I hope I was able to give you some eye-opening information. I hope that you have a wonderful 4th of July, and I will see you again soon.